Hey guys, welcome back to episode 17 of our Tekkit Lite playthrough. As you can notice, there's going to be a few differences here. We've actually kind of improved our base since the last episode. We actually got rid of some of our IC2 machines, our Industrial Craft 2 machines, such as our macerator, compressor, our extractor, our electric furnace. They're all in our one of these chests, all safely tucked away. We've also improved our base, expanded it out a couple, at least one block, that side, and that side. And just want to go ahead and say that I apologize for the past few days. I haven't had to tank it up. It's because I had a procedure done. I actually had a tooth removed, had lack of sleep, headaches, didn't really feel like recording anything. So before I had the procedure done, I actually had another series that I did pretty much about an hour's worth, so just about 3 episodes, and got that recorded for you guys. And it's lasted me to about now, so apologies. And today we're actually going to get started on some more thermal expansion mod, some more machines in that, so let's go ahead and get started on that. Alright, so first things first, let's go ahead and take a quick little nap here. Sleeping good. Yes, sir. Alright, so let's go ahead and see what we have to make. Now, primarily what I want to make is this redstone energy cell. This guy actually holds 600,000 MJ, which is Minecraft joules, and he pretty much will supply Minecraft joules or Buildcraft power, and he's a little costly to make. Of course, we do need some of these machines in order to make them. I mean, he's not like super costly, but I think we can do it. So let's go ahead and get started and let's see what we're going to need. We're going to need, what are those called? Electrum ingots. We're going to need some electrum ingots. That word, sometimes it gets me when I try to say it too fast. Electrum ingots. We're going to need some lead ingots, and that's not too much of a problem. Redstone conductive, what is that, conductive coil? Conductance coil. You want to say conductive so bad? Redstone conductive coil. No, it's redstone conductance coil. I need electrum ingot on that as well, some redstone. Not too bad. To make electrum ingots, we're going to need electrum blend, and for that we need gold dust and silver dust, or pulverized gold and silver in either, I guess, fashion. So we need some dusts, and luckily for me, I actually have some ore saved up from a quarry, and I'll go ahead and show you guys where I made the quarry at. If you see in the top right of my map over in that direction, you'll see large orange splodge. That is actually a large quarry that I made up not long ago, and it has a whole bunch of, well, lava in the bottom of it. Now, I'm not going to make any more quarries in this world just because I don't want a bunch of holes in this world anymore, and we're going to be hitting up into some Mistcraft sooner or later. Pretty soon, actually, I'm thinking, so we can get some more ores. So let's see, what do we have here? We need to go ahead and get started on this, and first things first. Okay, so we're going to need, we're going to need a liquid transposer. That's for one. And we're going to also need another magma crucible, which I think we already have one. I think, somewhere. Yep, we have a magma crucible here. We also have some magmatic engines we can use. Here's my quarry. Currently I have it unhooked. So let's see what else we need. Now, liquid transposer, we're going to need 2 glass, 2 copper, redstone reception coil, which is gold, and redstone. So let's go ahead and get some of that. As you can see, I've done a little bit of, mining and such since the previous episode. So we got a little influx of materials here. I cleaned out my crafting table as well, or at least my project table. So there's our reception coil, transposer. We need a machine frame, so we're going to need some glass, another piece of gold, some iron ingots, and some glass. I'm going to grab some glass. I already got some gold. We're going to have some iron. And let's get another machine frame made up. Just like so. Machine frame. And 2 copper ingots. And 1, 2. And let's see, do we have any extra spare buckets? No, we don't. And, well, I probably do, but I'll leave them where they're at. Alright, so I'm just going to make up 2 extra buckets for now. I just get so used to making up extra buckets, it's quite alright. Alright, so 2 glass on the side, 2 copper on the side like that, reception coil at the bottom center. That gives us a liquid transposer. Alright, so that's 1 guy we need. Now, I would like to actually make most of these because some of these actually have some benefits over the Industrial Craft 2 machines. The Industrial Craft 2 machines can be made faster, but these guys also have some other benefits. I believe the pulverizer has a chance of making side items, and sawmill has a chance of making, I think, sawdust, which you can, I believe, make into charcoal, I think, and maybe other stuff. So I would like to get some of these guys made up and actually put up inside here as well, you know, and get them working. So let's see what we can do. Maybe go down the list here. So let's start on the powered furnace first. And for that, we're going to need some bricks. We're going to need at least 8 bricks, I think. So I think we're going to have half these guys up. Let's do that. There we go. So powered furnace, we're going to need another machine frame. Fairly simple to make. I think we're actually need quite a few of these. So let's go ahead and grab some more glass. And I think we need to just go and do this. Half these guys up. We'll go ahead and make 4 machine frames. Pull those guys back out of there. And we need another reception coil, which is gold in the center, and redstone on the top right and bottom left. Let's see, what else do we need? I think that's pretty much it. Was it redstone at the bottom, or is it redstone at the top? Redstone at the top. Derp. Machine frame, bricks, and we need copper still. I guess I just grabbed 2 like I did there. Alright, and then a powered furnace. Let's go ahead and move that up there. Pulverizer acts like a macerator. So let's go ahead and make up a macerator real quick. We're going to need some more iron. Let's grab half a stack of you. And while we're at it, we'll go ahead and make up quite a number of you if we can. Actually, let's see. We should have some wood in here somewhere. Grab another half a stack of this. That way we can just half. Go ahead and put this up there. And this should get us 32 pistons. Go ahead and get those made up so I don't have to worry about them anymore. Pistons get to be a pain after a while. Alright, so we already got a machine frame. We need another reception coil. So we're going to need one of these guys at the top, machine frame at the center, reception coil right there. And we need 2 more copper ingots, of course. Might as well just grab this a little bit here just in case. And we're going to need 2 flint. 1, 2. Thank you, sir. And on pulverizer. Alright, we'll get to the sawmill in a little bit. Induction smelter. What does this guy do? Induction smelter. I can't remember. I might have to look, make them, and just remember by the interface. So we're gonna need 2 pieces of sand, and we got an extra bucket. That's good. We need 1 more reception coil. Let's go ahead and make that up. Machine block frame. Reception. Where are we at? Let's go ahead and overlay our image here. Yeah, so that's not working properly. Apparently not. Alright, so I think we're doing okay here. I think we just need sand on the side. And let's go ahead and unhide that so you can kind of see the recipe without it being messed up. So induction smelter. Alright, I'm going to lay him down real quick. So I want to take a quick idea of what this guy looks like again. Oh, okay, so I believe he does kind of like the induction furnace, he does 2 at once, I think. So we'll take a look at him in a minute. Alright, so anyways, we want to get this pulverizer down. I think I'm pretty much done with this MFE here. Alright, so am I on lossless mode? Yes, I am. There we go. Got our MFE right there. Right here is our pulverizer. As you can see, it's going to have the same kind of setup as the magmatic crucible that we had over there. And it's going to have, you know, your MJ on the side here, you know, our inputs, our outputs, all that good stuff right there. And we are going to put our powered furnace right next to it. For some reason, I feel like the induction smelter might just work better there. I'll try it. In fact, I'm going to try a different function here. I'm going to try something completely different. I want to see if this actually works. I'm going to take my pulverizer, and we're going to put them up here at the top, right there. Then we're going to take our powered furnace and put it right there. And then I'll figure out what I'm going to do from there. Alright, so let's see. So that's yellow. I want that to be blue. Yep, that's blue. And now I want the bottom to be orange. Let's take a look real quick. Make sure this is orange. Because I want it to output from the pulverizer down into the induction smelter here. That's when I set it to, right? Well, nonetheless. Alright, and then we want the top to be blue, because that's going to be our input. I'm going to clear the rest of these off for the time being. There we go. Alright, so we should be able to feed into the pulverizer. It pulverizes into dust, and then it should actually automatically send out to the induction smelter and pretty much work from there. Now, let's see. How am I going to power these guys now? That is a problem. Let's take a look at what we got. So we got some golden conductive pipes. I can use that, and I think we can also use these redstone energy conduits. But I believe we have to construct these out of some stuff that we can't really get at the moment. So let's go ahead and just use what we have, which is redstone conductive pipes, that is. And we'll use the power we're actually conducting from our magnet crucibles, our phase conductive pipes. So let's go ahead and get this set up. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and figure out how I'm going to get this set up, and I will be right back. Hold on 1 second. Alright, and welcome back. So this is kind of what I came up with, and I'll go ahead and explain my reasoning for this. Now, we have our pulverizer on top, and underneath it we actually have our powered furnace, not our the induction smelter. The induction smelter, I found out, actually combines items together to make something different, you know, something new. Whereas, or actually, I was actually looking, it also uses sand, and it can duplicate the ore output, I believe. So we'll try this out real quick. Actually, let's go ahead and grab a piece of gold here, and I'll go ahead and run out through how this kind of works. Now, as you can see, we have on the top is our input, and on the bottom is our output. This is the orange over here on this side. You can see that, and on the configuration, that is our output on the bottom. That outputs to the top of our input of our powered furnace, and outputs to the right. Actually, we need this to be orange, and we'll need to make that. There we go. And that'll output to the side of this through this pipe instead of underneath, because we can't put the chest directly underneath. It will not open. So this chest is here just for purpose sakes for the time being. And magmatic engine for the time being, because I need something I can actually turn on or off. The engines that I have going in the lava facility are actually constantly on. So what happens is it actually stores up built power in here, and seeing as how the the fisher is always constantly going. It's actually always kind of using some of that power, so it's not being ate up. Over time, I'm sure it would probably wind up going kaboomer, but for the time being, we're just going to let this guy kind of fill up with the phased waterproof pipe we have coming from our lava facility. So I can turn this on or off when I need it. Now, as you can see, we have a set capacitor, more or less, of stored energy, more or less. And basically how these guys work is that when I place this in here, it's going to work as fast as it can with the amount of energy that it has. It'll start using less. As you can see, it also went down into our powered furnace here that is currently not even working. Now, why is that? There we go. I guess it needed more power than that. Alright, but anyways, so it uses what it can, and if it finds out it doesn't have that much left to use, it'll kind of lower the power intake or usage to kind of match how much it has. So as you can see, we have a little bit of power building up right there from our magmatic engine. That's exactly what I don't want. That's why I try to turn this thing off. So now that, if I want to go ahead and run this again real quick, some extra gold ore. I'll go ahead and let it run real quick. It's going to eat that up real quick. And that's pretty much what I don't want, and that's why I have it set up like this for the time being. So once this guy pretty much fills up with lava, we'll just be able to use it in here just for when we gather stuff. Now, as you can see, this is going to be a little bit of a problem. As you can see, this isn't... Oh, this is actually being turned off because of this switch, which makes sense. There we go. That makes sense. So now when it needs energy, we can turn it on or off. So we got those machines sorted out. I wanted to kind of hit up on those, and I'll probably wind up using those in here. I might even move them around a little bit later on, but for the time being, that's what we're going to use those for. Now, we do need the induction smelter for some of the stuff that we need, so let's go ahead and place him right here. And that's just for the time being, because we do need some items to get the redstone energy cell made up. And we pretty much need, what is it? Nope, none of you. Let's go back to this. I think we need, for the cell frame, I think we're going to need the hardened glass. That's right. We're going to need pulverized obsidian and the lead ingots. So let's go ahead and pulverize up some gold, and the way I'm going to do this is actually let's do about 6 pieces of gold, and I'll change the output on the bottom to nothing so that way it just sits in here. We'll let that go ahead and pulverize for the time being. We'll go ahead and turn this on for a minute, and I'll allow this induction smelter to warm up as well. We're going to need to get some wood. Now I'm going to grab some jungle wood. I have my minium stone on me. We're going to make up some obsidian, and we'll just use jungle wood like that. There we go. It's a little bit extra, actually. And let's see, didn't we need pulverized obsidian for this? Yeah, so we're going to have to run the obsidian through this as well once this is done, which it looks like it's just about done. So I'm going to go ahead and run through some obsidian, and I'll be right back. Alright, and we're back real quick. I just wanted to go ahead and note that, as you can see, the power rising on the pulverizer here, that's actually getting a little bit faster than what it was. That's just because it notices that it actually has a nice abundant amount of power coming in and being stored here. So the usage is going to increase on the right side. You'll see it increase. The maximum power is actually up to 4. As you can see, it just increased to 3.6. It knows that it can actually use a little bit more power, so it will adjust accordingly. Now, once it gets a little bit lower, it also will lower the power usage. So that's just a little bit on that. Now, I'm also going to pulverize up some silver ore. So once we get all this done up, I'll be right back. All right, and we're back. We're just now finishing up pulverizing our silver. And there it is. Now all we got to do is pretty much mix up these two right here, pulverized gold and silver. We'll get 2 for 1 pretty much here. So we'll get a 24 electrum blend. We'll go ahead and send that into our powered furnace here. Let that go ahead and cook up. See that's getting kind of big there. Hopefully that power will make its way into there. I don't think it will. I might need to rearrange this again, too. This might not work out the way I want it to. I know what I could do. And I could just do it for right now. And this will help get rid of some of this excess power. As you can see, I kind of forgot to put some of these. Make sure there ain't no sneaking creepers up behind me. Don't I have some, I had some of these. There we go. Put them back just for a minute. I'm going to take this guy right here. We're actually going to move him out and about and around for the time being, and that'll help supply a little bit of power so that it shouldn't get stuck up in there. There we go. So it is getting a little bit bigger in there. Probably not a good thing. So why isn't this guy taking all that power? So we got some electrum ingots in there. He's not really gaining any. He's just losing. And it's getting fairly large. I'm not sure what's going on here. Alright, let me go ahead and figure out what's going on here. I'll be right back. Alright, so I don't know why it wasn't working, but I got something working now. The powered furnace is now gaining power again. I got this guy over here in the corner. He's sending out electricity and bringing his lava in from the lava facility. So he's sending out electricity to here. And these guys are still powered up. And this guy is now gaining his power. So we have some electrum ingots over here building up. And now we're also going to need to get some lead ingots. We actually have some of those already cooked up. Now these guys cannot be pulverized. They can actually only be cooked. So we have straight up lead ingots here. We actually need, I believe, to smelt these together with the pulverized obsidian. Yep. So we'll go ahead and let that work up real quick. As you guys notice, I have been cutting in and out, and I noticed that you guys really didn't probably like how long I lasted on the nano suit, how long it took me to just sit here running back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Now I know I could have made some overclockers, and we're probably going to make some of those pretty soon. But I figured in the meantime I can go ahead and do a little bit of extra editing and cut in and out for you guys. So hopefully you guys don't mind that. Save you guys some time and a little bit more, well, more or less entertainment. So, alright, now we need the cell. So we're going to need what? Hardened glass and some diamonds. So let's go ahead and grab, we'll go ahead and grab 2 diamonds for the time being. And we're going to need some hardened glass here. Let's go ahead and pull out our armenium stone. Put these here. Half these guys up. And we need electrum ingots on the outside corners. It's going to give us 2 energy cell frames. Perfect. Just what I needed. Alright, so now we have these 2 guys. Now we cannot use these guys until we get something else made up. And that is, actually I think we're going to get it made up. Yeah, our magma crucible. And we'll go ahead and get this guy set up right here. And now I want to say, I want to say I don't think I need a tank. So we'll go ahead and just use what we can actually. In fact, I'll scoot him over because I want to let him run on this power over here too. Just for the time being. He'll utilize a little bit of this power, but I'm gonna go ahead and let this make up as much hardened glass as I can. I believe I can use this to make up these portable tanks too. Yep, 10 ingots and hardened glass. Not too bad to make. Now we can put this is like liquid transposer. I want magma crucible. Give me my magma crucible. There we go. Alright, now we can put lava in here. We can also make water in here. Now another thing we can put in here is redstone. And this is actually going to, hopefully this will, I think it needs a certain amount of power made up, so we're going to let it get some power set up here. That is another problem. Let me grab some of these empty cells here. Now that's a cool thing. I actually had some pre-made empty cells made up. We're going to fly up here to our lava facility for the time being. And as you can see, we got plenty of lava. I still need to get this guy on an automated system to pretty much feed in some netherrack. But for the time being, I've just been manually feeding it. So I'm just going to grab some of this lava out of this guy. As you can see, I got about 4, which is probably, I believe, equivalent to 4 buckets, I believe. Been using our jetpack. It's been very fun. Alright, and then we'll just go ahead and throw these guys in here to fill her up, pretty much. And we'll leave that one in there, so once it gets low enough, it'll be alright. So, let's see, what do we got going on here? So we got a little bit of power being supplied here. It looks like he's trying to work. There he goes. So you can see we got, yeah, he lost some of his power. So you see it's sending over, I guess, redstone into here. We get about 100 filled up so far. And so I'm going to let this kind of do its thing here. It kind of already chewed up our other one here. So it looks like this thing's pretty much just waiting to fill back up, which isn't bad. We'll let it do that, and then we got our liquid transposer. This is the last piece of the puzzle here, and I think I'll probably go ahead and put him right here, but I'm going to wait until I get this guy built up a little bit. So what I'm going to do is real quick, I'm actually going to grab some more redstone. I'm going to move this chest somewhere else because it's kind of in my way at the moment, kind of my area right here. So I'm going to move this chest out of the way for the time being, and I'll go ahead and wait until this is filled up a little bit more, and then we'll be right back. So hold on just a second. Alright guys, and we're back. So pretty much what I've gotten so far is I got these chests moved up over here. I got our area cleared out a little bit over here. Looks like we got some friends outside. I've actually already made one up. Right here you can see the energy cell frame full. That's actually what we're going to be making, or yeah, well, trying to make here in a second. As you can see, we have about 725. It's went up to about 750 now. From our magma crucibles, actually making us up a decent amount of this redstone liquid here. Now, if we take one of our energy cell frames and place it into this spot here, it should be, when it reaches enough redstone liquid, it should start draining some power out of here and pretty much making our energy cell frame. So we'll go ahead and wait a second to see that in action. As you can see, I also added another magmatic engine here, filled up with some lava cells from the lava facility. So I think we got about I think it takes about 1,000 pieces of, or 1,000, not 1,000 pieces, but you know, 1,000 worth, I guess, MB, whatever that is, micro buckets, milliboules, whatever. So yeah, takes about 1,000. It looks like it just started activating. As you can see, we're losing power now. Our cell frame is actually out of commission. It looks like it's not currently here, and we're actually gaining our teardrop here. So it looks like it's like filling it in or something. So we're gonna go ahead and let that fill in real quick. There it is, our energy cell frame full. We have 2 of these guys. Now we're not done quite yet. We actually need to make the actual recipe here. So we need 2 electrum ingots. We actually put them in here. So I'm going to pull these guys out, some redstone, and I think to help finish this up, I think that's all we need, and some lead. So thankfully I didn't use up all my lead. And let's go ahead and craft this up real quick. So I think we're going to need 2 of these guys. 2 redstone conductance coils. And I think that's all we need. Place these 2 guys here. 2 lead ingots on the bottom, and then 2 of these like this, and this will give us our redstone energy cells. Now I made up 2 of these guys because I like the way they work. I like the way they work. And we'll take these guys. Oh, these guys are getting a little bit annoying here. We'll just let this go ahead and keep working, just in case I want to make another one. Kind of like this configuration. It's just kind of like my own little workstation here. But we'll work on that a little bit later. Oops. Thank you. Make sure there ain't no creepers around. Been out here slaughtering stuff all night. Right, so let's go ahead and head back up here. Now we should be able to actually connect this guy to this gold conductive pipe now. We should be able to actually place it. Yep. Wait a second. I think you pick them up with a wrench. I think you can pick them up with an omni wrench actually. Shift right click. Yep. shift right click with an Omni wrench, you can pick it up. I think there's another tool that comes with the thermal expansion mod that can help you pick it up, but I don't know it offhand. So anyways, we're going to see about hooking this up. It looks like it hooks up to the gold conductive pipes just fine, and looks like it's gaining power right now. So there you go. It's gaining power. It's actually about 4,000 so far out of 600,000, so we'll go ahead and let these guys fill up. And I'm just going to go ahead and put these guys like that, and we'll go ahead and let those guys fill up over time. We'll get back to these and start using these guys starting next episode, hopefully. So, a lot of work we've done today so far. If you guys didn't mind me doing all this cutting up, I know you guys didn't like that the nano armor episode, which was the last episode before this. There's a whole lot of me running back and forth, a lot of like nothingness. So hopefully we got a little bit more, interesting pieces in there. And you guys let me know if you guys enjoyed that. So let me know, leave me a comment down below and let me know what you guys think. If you guys would also rate the video, greatly appreciate that. Always do. And like, dislike, thumbs up, thumbs down, whichever you think I deserved. And until next time, guys, I will see you then. Goodbye.